Okay, welcome to our second podcast of our series.
Yes,
It's exciting, isn't
it
it?
is. It's really good. Yes, I hope you guys are enjoying it too.
So today we're tackling a subject which is not new information.
No, it's pretty close to our heart.
Because I seem to have to learn the same lesson
Over
and over again. And I don't know if this resonates with anybody else. It does with you.
Definitely.
It's something that happened to us on Friday, and I feel like I've had a life epiphany, life-affirming moment where I'm never doing it again.
Yeah. So, alcohol.
Alcohol.
Oh gosh, the thing that gets us in so much trouble and that we feel that we have to do.
And it just destroys our mental health, our physical health, and it has that ripple effect.
Yep.
So,
and then when you say you're not drinking, you get sober shamed.
Sober shamed, you get judged, you get made to feel like you're a social pariah.
Yeah. You're not going to be any fun. Oh God, if you're not drinking, don't even bother coming. Sure, you're so boring.
Yeah, you get peer pressured into leaving your car. So you've made a decision. So this is what happened on Friday. We were going out to a lovely Christmas lunch.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to drive.
Yeah.
But I was too scared to drive because of what I felt like the reaction would be, which would
everybody
be,
else's pressure.
Everybody else is like, why are you driving? This is a big day out.
What's wrong with you?
It's not one of our only Christmas days out. Why are you driving? Well, here's the real reasons. Number one, I don't like drinking. Number two, I don't like drinking during the day as well. That's different from drinking at night. Number three, I don't want to feel like rubbish tonight. I don't want to feel like rubbish tomorrow. I don't have a rubbish night. The list went on. But I still did it.
You did.
Why did I do it?
I don't know. I think we're just trying and please other people. You know, because you don't listen. You're in your heart of hearts. You knew you didn't want to.
I knew.
But you're just pressurized into it because we think it's okay in today's modern world to say, "Oh, why are you not drinking?" You wouldn't say, "Oh, why are you not taking cocaine? Why are you not smoking?
Why not smoking?
Why are you not?"
It's the only drug that you have to explain and rationalize not taking.
Yeah.
And I feel like we have to change that. We have to change people judging you for not drinking. I can't even believe we're having this conversation.
I know. It's so silly. It really is.
But I should have been stronger. It's not anybody else's fault.
Yeah.
I drank the drink. Yeah. I made the decision, but I won't be doing it any longer. And there's just so many reasons not to drink. They outweigh the reasons to drink.
Yeah. There's always, we sat there on Friday and everybody was all lovely and great, and you have a wee glass of Prosecco and you go in and, just kind of break that social awkwardness, and then you just start drinking more and more and you think, oh, I'll have another one. Mm-hmm. And then the wheels just kind of fall off, don't they?
Yeah, and we just looked around the room. There was people. It's just a mess. People are a mess.
People falling over.
Making weird noises.
Yeah.
Shouting things.
Yeah, just being totally inappropriate. Saying things to people that you would never say when you're sober.
And it just makes me feel rubbish. So I'm not going to do it anymore. And then we did a little Instagram story on Saturday just talking about the experience. And it is the biggest response we've ever had to a post that we've ever done. Mm-hmm. We did a little question at the end. You can put the little questions on. Does anybody else want to stop drinking as much? Either stop drinking or cut down. And we had so many responses. Yes, I hate it. It ruined an otherwise good night I had a few weeks ago. And people really
opened up. It ruins the next day.
It ruins the next day.
It's not just the night. It's the whole of the next day. You're feeling horrible. You're grumpy with the kids. You're just
the Friday night, I went home and I just felt horrible. And I felt like I'd poisoned myself, right? Then I went to bed, had a fitful night's sleep.
Yeah.
I could feel my heart beating in my chest at 2 a.m.
Palpitations too. It's horrible.
And the fear. Do you get the fear?
Totally. Yeah. I'm kind of, my brain works at overtime going, oh my gosh, who said what? Oh God, did I say something to offend somebody? And
it's horrible.
Oh, it's horrible.
And then you wake up, you've got a splitting headache because you're majorly dehydrated. For me, I get a really sore stomach. It's like... It's like pouring acid in. Well, it is pouring acid, but it just really wrecks my stomach. And then I crave all the salty foods, all the carbohydrates, and I make really bad decisions based on my hunger levels. And Saturday was a write-off.
Yeah, and it's not fair, because Saturday, especially this time of year, you want to get up fresh and have a lovely wee day with the family and do something nice, and you're just, instead, I woke up on Saturday, felt like absolute crap.
Couldn't look at me.
Yeah, I was so grumpy. I had a throbbing headache all day, couldn't shift it, and I thought, I've just ruined a full day.
Yeah, and the wee children are looking at you, what are we doing now, Mummy? Well, it's going to be based around food, whatever we do. Is it going to?
Do you want to get your iPad?
Do you want to get your iPad sorted? Mummy, we went to this adventure golf on Sunday. They're like, right, Mummy, you're playing too. No, I'm sitting here. I'm getting a cup of tea and a bun, and that's just wrong. So I'm not doing it ever again. So if you see me with a drink in my hand, it's time to say no.
Same. So instead of sober shaming, we will be encouraging each other.
Sober supporters.
They're sober supporters. So if you say, I'm not drinking, we'll be going, yay, I'm not going to drink either.
We're going to prove that you don't need
it to have fun.
To have a good time. And I find that if you've got a drink in your hand, whether it's sparkling water and ice, tonic water and ice, or even still water and loads of ice, lovely wine glass, you're tricking yourself, you're tricking everybody around you who's got a problem with you not drinking.
Yeah, we have had some of the best nights. We did my birthday and we did it on sparkling water.
Yeah.
And we had the best crack.
And nobody else knew.
Nobody knew. We just fooled them all. And we danced and we laughed and had the best night and woke up the next day and felt fresh as a daisy.
Yeah, and continued to laugh the whole day.
Yeah.
And the first people knew that I wasn't drinking was I said, right, do you just want to lift home now? And they're like, no, you've been drinking. No, I haven't. They're like, do you actually behave like that? Yes, I do behave like that.
So you do not need it
you
to
don't.
enjoy yourself.
You trick yourself and think about all the good that you're doing in your body. And remember that it's a toxin.
Exactly. Especially when we are trying to be so good with our fasting and try and keep our body as healthy as possible. And then we just ruin it by drinking 6 glasses of wine.
And then it's all the food. It's the ripple effect. And you make the bad decisions. Like crisps came up with our cocktails later.
Yeah.
Stuffed those into went home for you shouted across the table.
I text you and said, can we go for a chippy dinner now?
I said, no, I'm already going for a Chinese.
So it just ruins any goodness.
Yeah, once in a while is fine. But if that becomes the norm and every single weekend, think of the 2,000 extra calories
accumulation of all that alcohol in your system. It's not good. And I think most people don't even realise they have an issue with alcohol because I only have a few a week, don't be. But you think of all those few, and actually when you're really honest with yourself, is it only just a few or is it a few every night? And you add that all up and you think you are just poisoning your wee body.
It's whether you're a slave to it, if you've got it in control, it's fine and you enjoy a drink, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But it's whenever you feel like it controls you.
Yeah, it starts becoming a problem and you're missing family days or you're feeling crap about yourself or it's
you feel like you can't have a day out without drinking or you can't have a night. That's when you know that it's in control of you. So I think we could all benefit from drinking a little bit less.
Yeah.
We're not the wine police. We face all of these demons too and we know the temptation. But I find it's a false sense of promise. It lures you in. You think you're going to feel better. You feel better for about half an hour.
Yeah.
And then
your
the
first
anxiety
drink's always the good one. So your first drink,
bit tipsy,
bit then it just goes down. You're always then looking. You're just drinking more to try and get that high again.
That's
but
right.
You don't get. You just get more drunk.
Get more drunk. Talk nonsense. Start tripping over. Making bad food decisions.
It's not attractive. It's not attractive. That's the final word.
It's not attractive. You need to take a cold, hard look at yourself, Nicola. It's not attractive.
It's not a good trait to get drunk. So we are going to start a new little course, hopefully. Yes,
it's all in the planning. We've been thinking about it for a long time. Yeah. Friday was the catalyst. It's happening because there's so many people who have reached out and said, I need to stop drinking. Yeah. I would love you guys to lead this. So we're just bringing it all together. So reach out to us.
And if it gives you a fear of thinking, oh my goodness, I couldn't drink for 30 days, and it gives you a fear, I think then there is a wee bit of a problem that we need to address. Yes. Because you should not let alcohol control you and you should not need alcohol to have a good night or relax or to enjoy yourself or
de-stress.
You should be using other tools.
Yeah, I remember when I used to crave wine o'clock. I remember when the kids were much smaller and it was all very stressful. I used to count down to 1 o'clock and I had my big glass of wine and it was never 1, it was always 2. And then
the crisps would come out.
Crisps would come out, I'd eat the rest of the kids' dinner. Well, I used to do that anyway. And then I'd have a rubbish night's sleep, cancel my fitness class in the morning, and it was that ripple effect. And then I'd crave all the carbs.
All that negative effect that alcohol can bring to your life.
So
it's never positive. There's never
replaced
positive.
it. Once I replaced it, once I started going to my exercise class, it stopped. It knocked it in the head straight away. And I just replaced that stress output with exercise. So it's about replacing that negative habit with drinking.
And it is just a habit.
It is.
For 9 out of 10 people, it is just a habit of cracking open the wine or having a wee gin and tonic or whatever. It is just an unhealthy habit.
So it's replacing the negative with a positive, and we want to help you. So reach out to us if you want to
hear more. Let's do it for 30 days.
30-day challenge. New one's coming.
Yeah.
We just have to
we'll get it all planned and
finalise
organised and keep you guys posted. But hopefully you will join us on our quest of 30 days of alcohol free.
I'm excited. Won't be hardship for me anyway, apart from the days when it gets really tempting and I lose all inhibitions and all sense of rationale, and then they'll have to wheel me back
I'll wheel you back in, don't you worry.
Thank you for joining us on our next podcast, and reach out. We want to hear all your feedback.
Do, definitely.
Thank you so much.
Bye.